Alright, what's up guys? It is Duckman247, and in this video I'm going to be going over my second life story that I'm sharing with you guys. This is the time that I got concussion in football. Alright, so the story starts, this is actually earlier this year. I am a freshman in high school, so I'm about 14. I'm not about 14, I am 14. But we were at football practice one day, and we have, okay, so I'm on the freshman team because I'm a freshman, obviously. But and one day our coach didn't show up, so we had to practice with the JV team, which JV is basically all sophomores and a couple juniors. And so we had to practice with them, and when we were practicing with them, we do this thing. It's not called anything. It's just like going over plays, like offense versus defense. But it's like the starting JV defense versus like a scout team offense or something like that. So I was actually on the scout team defense, but I started off like just staying on the sideline. And our coach, I'm not gonna share his name just because that's weird. Let's just call him Coach. Coach was like, "Hey, ring line, get out there." And that's my last name. Surprise. But he told me to go out there, and the reason I wasn't going out there is because I had a headache. So I was like, "Okay, Coach, because you don't talk back to a coach. That's like not something that you do." So he told me to go on, and I did, and I was good for about 30 minutes. And if you don't know, we did this like whole practice because it's the day before game, or practice before game. So I was just, in about 25 minutes in, I was like, because I've got a couple tackles and stuff, I was like, wow, my head really hurts. So I was like, oh no, I'm not going to go out, I'm just going to suck it up and just, yeah. So I sucked it up, and then there's these, how every football team has these studs. Well, I'm not going to say his name again because that's weird. So it was, I have no idea what play it was. I'm not sure, you guys wouldn't get it anyway, but it was some play where he got the ball, and he didn't have any blockers. Like, he had blockers, but not any lead blockers. So it was just like, basically like the Oklahoma drill. Like football players, just 2-on-2s and stuff, and 1-on-1s. So it was me against him, and this kid he's actually really, like, I'm not gonna say small, he's short, but like with a lot of muscle. So when that happened, he just, we just went up at each other, and I hit him, and his shoulder pad went right into my helmet. And when I got up, I was like, "Oh, well, I'm really dizzy," and I was like, "Hey, Coach, I'm really dizzy," and he was all like, "Oh yeah, you just got a really big hit. You just got hit really hard and stuff. Go sit down." So anyway, practice is over. I'm like, "Okay, yeah, Coach, I'm fine," because I was feeling better. So I go home, and my aunt, she was at my house, and she's a nurse. She was all like, "Well, his eyes are really," I don't remember what word she used. She's like, well, no, she saw how my eyes dilated, and she's like, "Wow, his eyes aren't dilating well. You should go and checked out by a doctor." And so we did that. Like 10:30 at night, we went to the doctor, and it turned out I had, not a bad concussion, but it's still a concussion. So the doctor was all like, "Oh yeah, he gave me like medication and stuff, like painkillers, not like painkillers you can get addicted to, but like, just regular painkillers." And he told me just to go on those if your head started hurting. I'm pretty sure it was just Motrin. And when I got back to practice, I was like, "Coach, I got a concussion, I can't play," all that. Showed him the doctor's note, and yeah, my freshman coach wasn't very happy, but my JV coach, he wasn't happy about it, but he really didn't care because I wasn't on his team. So he really, he was just like, "Alright, just whatever." And then my freshman coach was all like, "Oh, what happened, And then, but, alright, anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just put them down in the description. And also, I am looking for someone who can make me a banner and a logo. And if you're someone who can do that, just make a comment down below, or just PM me, all that. Alright, so I'll see you guys in my next video, and Bye.